أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وبه نستعين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم إلى درس جديد من دروس اللغة العربية بين يديك. بدأنا دروسنا أمس بالسكن، وقد أخذنا هذه الدروس نعم، أخذنا هذه التراكيب النحوية. وهل تسكن في بيت؟ نعم، أسكن في بيت. قد أخذنا هذا وهذا. هاتي جملا كما في المثال. قد أخذنا هذا أيضا. تبدل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك. وهذا مطبخ، ثلاجة، حمام، سخانة. وهذا حتى هذا وهذا. وقرأنا هذا ملخص التراكيب. وأخذنا الأصوات وفهم المسموع أيضا. وقرأنا هذه الآيات أيضا. وأخذنا وهذا التدريب أيضا. وتوقفنا هنا. So we stopped there yesterday. إن شاء الله نواصل من هنا اليوم. So we'll start from here today. So من التدريب الأول الكلام. So we want to speak. الكلام. التدريب الأول تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زملائك. Now we started yesterday by saying ما رقم بيتك. ما رقم بيتك بمعنى what is the number, what is your house number. ما رقم بيتك, what is your house number. So a house can have a number or shako. So you have a house number, shako also has number. Okay, flat 1 or apartment 1, apartment 2. Okay, 1, 2, apartment 3, apartment 4, apartment 5. So that is wahid, ithnani, thalathatun, arba'atun, khamsatun. So we've done that. So no, we know 1 to 10 by now. So then the answer, askunu fi hayy al-jami' ayna taskunu. Then you say askunu fi hayy al-matar ayna taskunu. So we're going to apply all this shortly. So we move on to tadrib al-thani. We had that yesterday. So we have tadrib al-thani. So for tadrib al-thani, this says, what is expected of us here? This says, uridu mushahadata shaqqa. Uridu mushahadata shaqqati. Then it says, tafaddal hadhihi hiya shaqqa. So we went through this, and we're going to use this also. Someone used this yesterday. Thalaja, Sarir, Mir'ah, Furnun, Arika. So here, التدريب الثالث تبدل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك. ماذا تريد أريد ستارة. We've seen this before many times. ماذا تريد؟ أريد ستارة. We've seen this before. So ماذا تريد؟ أريد أريكة. ماذا تريد؟ أريد فرنا. This is simple. ماذا تريد؟ أريد سخانا. ماذا تريد؟ أريد سجادة أو سجادة. ماذا تريد؟ أريد مرآة أو مرآة. ماذا تريد؟ أريد ثلاجة. ماذا تريد؟ أريد سريرة. ماذا تريد؟ أريد ستارة. So this is very simple. We've seen this many times. Then we have التدريب الرابع. So this is where the main class will start from today. التدريب الرابع. هاتي جملا كما في المثال. هاتي جملا كما في المثال. So the instruction is well understood. هاتي جملا كما في المثال. المثال الأول. So this is the example. We have in the example, suratun, this is a picture. So, وفيها غرف. Okay? في الصورة غرف. In the picture, we have rooms. في الصورة غرف. How many rooms? خمس غرف. You can see. خمس غرف. Okay? And we are told it's in what? في الدور الخامس. في الدور الخامس. So this is an apartment. Okay? في الدور الخامس. This is the خامس. دور الخامس, the apartment. Now, and that is what we want to use to form a sentence. So we have someone who is introducing or telling us where he stays. He's describing where he lives. So let's pay attention, please. So we have someone saying, أسكن في حي الجامعة. أسكن في حي الجامعة. 1 minute, please. There's a noise filtering. I guess it's much better now. So we have أسكن في حي الجامعة. This is well understood. أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في الدور الخامس. في الشقة 5 غرف. مرة أخرى. أسكن في حي الجامعة. أسكن في حي الجامعة. أسكن في شقة جميلة. أو أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة أو الشقة في الدور الخامس. في الشقة 5 غرف. So what does this mean? أسكن في حي الجامعة. I live in the university quarters. In the quarters, where do I live? أسكن في شقة جميلة. I live in a beautiful apartment in the university quarters. الشقة في الدور الخامس. The apartment is in the 5th floor. الدور الخامس, 5th floor. في الشقة, in the apartment, I have 5 غرف, 5 rooms. That is, there are 5 rooms in the apartment. في شقة 5 غرف. There are 5 rooms in the apartment. مرة أخرى. أسكن في حي الجامعة. I live in the university quarters. أسكن في شقة جميلة. I live in a beautiful apartment. الشقة في الدور الخامس. The apartment is in the 5th floor. في شقة in the apartment 5 غرف are 5 rooms. So we have 5 rooms in the apartment. There are 5 rooms in the apartment. So the same will apply to this. So you have a shaqqa in this picture, في سورة الأولى, a shaqqa أو شقة, okay? وفي سورة الثانية, the next picture, another shaqqa, okay? وتالي shaqqa, and you have their floors written by their side. So this is 4. This is 4th floor. The first one is 4th floor. The second is 3rd floor. The next is 6th floor, as you can see here, 6th. And the next is 7th. Okay, so I need someone to have this conversation, to make this not a conversation. You are telling us, you're describing where you live. So please, if you're, just check if your phone is labeled iPhone, I might not be able to call you. You need to put a name, please. So let's have Abdurrahman. Yes. Abdurrahman, تفضلي.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أسكن.
كيف أنت اليوم؟
الحمد لله، وكيف أنت؟
بخير الحمد لله. نعم.
أسكن في هاي الجامعة.
أين تسكنين؟
نعم.
أين تسكنين؟
أسكن في البيت.
So read what you have here. I'm asking where you live. So read what you have here. Then much later you describe exactly where you live. Okay. Or use what you have to describe. Assume you live in this apartment. So start with the example. So my question is, Aina teskunin. If anybody asks you, if you're asked,
yeah.
Aina teskunin.
أسكن في هاي الجامعة.
Askunu. You start with askunu fi.
أسكن في هاي الجامعة.
حي الجامعة.
أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في الدور الخامس. في الشقة 5 غرف.
5 غرف. Now, let's use what we have here, under here. Now, أين تسكنين?
I should answer it, or I should.
You answer using
these pictures.
Yes, and you have your answers below. Okay, so it's telling you your shaqqa is fi dawri rabi'. Your shaqqa is fi dawri rabi', and you have in your shaqqa arba'u ghurafin.
No.
So if I ask you the question again, then you respond with these answers. Use making 4 sentences. You are making 4 sentences. I'm asking you just 1 question, and you are giving me 4 sentences as a response. So this question was, Aina teskunina?
Askun. This picture, which one? I don't understand this.
Let me do the first one. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. So if someone asks me, if I'm asked, Aina teskunu, I'll say askunu. This first one will remain the same. Askunu fi hayy al-jami'a. I'm answering this. Answering this question. I'll say askunu fi hayy al-jami'a. Hayy al-jami'a.
Yeah.
That's my first response. And I'll say askunu fi shaqqatin jamilatin. That's number 2. I'll now say ashaqqatu fi dawri rabi'. And I'll then say في شقة كسر في شقة 4 غرف. So I'm substituting in this whole sentences. I'm only substituting where you have Darul al-Khamis and Khamsu Ghurafin with what I have below.
الشقة في الدور في الدور الرابع.
في الدور الرابع.
No.
Then في شقة, instead of Khamsu Ghurafin, you replace it with what?
شقة
أربع غرف. So take it again. The question again. أين تسكنين?
أسكن في هاي الجامعة. Hello?
Go ahead.
Network. Okay. أسكن في هاي الجامعة. Then the second one. أسكن في شقة الجميلة. الشقة في الدور الثالث.
في الدور الثالث. Jamil, that's good. Next. You have one more answer.
في شقة I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm not really prepared for this.
Yes, I understand the confusion. For now, you get it. Thalathu ghurafin. Say thalathu ghurafin.
Thalathu ghurafin. في شقة ثلاث غرف.
Thalathu ghurafin. Now, Jamil, let me release you. Now, let's have Sister Nimot come first.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
كيف أنت؟
بخير الحمد لله شكرا لك. أين تسكنين؟
أسكن في حي جامعة. أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في دور رابع. في شقة 5 غرف.
5 غرف. Good. So now use that what you have said, just like what you have done here. Do it for number 3. Do it for this.
Okay.
Or let's start with number 1. I want you to get used to the numbers. Start with number 1. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Question again. أين تسكنين?
أسكن في حي جامعة. أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في الدور الرابع. في شقة 5 رابع غرف. الرابع غرف.
No, that's what I want to test. You say أربع غرف.
Okay. أربع غرف.
أربع غرف means 4 rooms. أربع غرف means 4 rooms. أربع غرف. And the next. أين تسكنين?
أسكن في حي الجامعة. أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في الدور الثالث. الدور الثالث. في شقة.
not
في شقة. نعم. في شقة ثالث غرف.
3.
نعم.
3
غرف.
3 غرف.
نعم. 3.
في شقة 3.
في شقة 3 غرف.
The third one. أين تسكنين؟
أسكن في حي الجامعة. أسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في الدور السادس.
Mhm.
في شقة السادس غرفة.
Say sit to. You say sit to غرف. Sit to غرف.
في شقة ست غرف.
Sit to غرف. غرف.
ست غرف.
Now,
Okay.
next.
نعم. أسكن في حي جامعتي.
Mm.
أسكن في شقة جميلة.
Mhm.
الشقة في الدور السابع.
Mhm.
في شقة 7 غرف.
7 غرف. That was very good. 7 غرف. 7 غرف. Very جدا. شكرا. So you would notice, Jazakallah khair. So you would notice for everyone, you would notice that when we're talking about the flow, we're talking about أول, الثاني, الثالث, الرابع, السادس, and so on. So when you talk about flow, that is the difference between, in English, the equivalent is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So it is different from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also in English, there's a difference between 1 and first. There's a difference between 2 and the second. Difference between 3 and the third. 3 is the number, that is the rakmu, okay? But the floors, those are the levels, al-awwal, al-thani, okay? So note that that is what you have here. If you see when we're talking about the dawr, we're saying ad-dawr rabi', ad-dawr rabi', but we say arba'u ghurafin. When we say ad-dawr thalith, but when we talk about the rooms, the number of rooms, we say thalathu ghurafin, thalath. We didn't say athalithu ghurafin, we say thalathu, okay? Then here we say sittu ghurafin. We didn't say asadis ghurafin, okay? So that will become clearer as we progress. Well, I just wanted you to note that. Okay, so we'll move on to the next tadrib. So we have التدريب الخامس. هنا التدريب الخامس. Now, and this is تبادل الحوار. تبادل الحوار مع زميلك. So the instruction is clear. We've seen this instruction so many times. تبادل الحوار مع زميلك كما في المثال. نعم، ما زلنا في الوحدة الثالثة. نعم. والدرس السابع عشر. We have هنا two people. This is a conversation between two people. This is حوار. أريد شقة من فضلك. أو أريد شقة من فضلك. And the guy says لدينا شقة جميلة. We have a beautiful apartment. أريد مشاهدة شقة. هذه هي شقة. هذه شقة جميلة. Okay. مرة أخرى. أريد شقة من فضلك. وقال لدينا شقة جميلة. أريد مشاهدة شقة. وقال هذه هي شقة. هذه شقة جميلة. So this should be very easy. So I'll have two people take this conversation. So we have someone who wants to rent an apartment and someone who wants to give it out. So we have أريد شقة من فضلك. لدينا شقة جميلة. أريد مشاهدة شقة. هذه هي شقة. هذه شقة جميلة. So let's have Sister Khadija and Sister Rehana. So we have Sister Shubu Ali, you are the Mushtari. You are the Musta'ajir.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
كيف أنت؟
بخير والحمد لله، وكيف أنت؟
الحمد لله. كيف أسرتي؟
نعم،
كيف أسرتي؟
الحمد لله.
نعم. أريد شقة من فضلك.
أريد شقة.
أوكي. أريد شقة من فضلك.
لدينا شقة جميلة.
أريد مشاهدة شقة.
أريد مشاهدة شقة. Watch the vowel sounds. أريد, they are very,
أريد مشاهدة شقة.
هذه هي شقة.
هذه شقة جميلة.
use what you have here. Whatever this is, use it in your conversation. The same conversation you've had. So in this case, you are replacing shaqqa with what? With what you have.
نعم. أريد ثلاجة من فضلك.
What is the last vowel sound? Call, you have to pronounce the last vowel sound. This is
أريد ثلاجة. أريد ثلاجة من فضلك.
لدينا ثلاجة جميلة.
أريد مشاهدة ثلاجتي.
And see, hold on 1 minute. What you have here, uridu shaqatan. Okay? Here, do not have the alif and lam here. Uridu shaqatan. But when you got here, uridu mushahadata, it has been added. So you also do the same for your object. Then you say uridu mushahadata, it will affect the way you call it. So you have no choice than to add it. Uridu shaqatan. But when it comes here, you say Uridu mushahadata shaqqati. So you have to add alif and lam to yours as well, so that it can make meaning. Now, start again using this your object.
نعم.
Uridu.
أريد ثلاجة من فضلك.
لدينا ثلاجة جميلة.
Ladaina what?
لدينا ثلاجة
Mm-hmm.
جميلة.
Mm-hmm.
نعم. أريد مشاهدة ثلاجتي.
هذه هي ثلاجة.
نعم. هذه ثلاجة جميلة.
That is good.
نعم.
Atali, Arika, go to the next.
أريد أريكة من فضلك.
لدينا حريقة
Ladaina.
لدينا حريقة.
No, you need to pay attention to that, please.
لدينا حريقة جميلة.
نعم. أريد مشاهدة الأريكة.
Good. It will now be al-arikati. Uridu mushahadata al-arikati.
أريد مشاهدة الأريكة.
Good.
هذه هي الأريكة.
Jamil, that's good.
نعم. هذه أريكة جميلة.
Arikatun. Hadihi arikatun.
هذه أريكة جميلة.
Arikatun. What you have here is shakotun. So you are using arikatun. So you're just replacing whatever you have here with the object below. هذه أريكة, because this is هذه شقة, so it has to be هذه أريكة جميلة أو جميلة.
No. Okay. Can I move to the third one?
The last one again, the last sentence again.
هذه أريكة جميلة.
التالي ستارة.
الثالث سجادة.
سجادة. سجادة عفوا. سجادة.
أريد سجادة من فضلك.
There's a shadda on that gym. سجادة. سجاد.
Okay, سجادة.
Mhm.
أريد سجادة من فضلك.
لدينا سجادة جميلة.
أريد مشاهدة السجادة.
هذه هي السجادة. هي السجادة.
هذه سجادة جميلة.
Beautiful. That's good. التالي.
نعم. ستارة. أريد ستارة من فضلك.
لدينا ستارة جميلة.
Very good.
أريد مشاهدة ستارة.
Good.
هذه هي الستارة.
هذه ستارة جميلة.
جميل.
خامس.
الخامس.
أريد مراعاة جميل من فضلك.
مرآة أو مرآة أو مرآة.
أريد مراعاة من فضلك.
لدينا مرآة جميلة.
مرآة. That's a muddy. مرآة.
مرآة.
أريد مشاهدة مرآة.
You add your alif wa lam and it becomes al-mir'ah. So أريد مشاهدة المرآة.
أريد مشاهدة المرآة.
Say مشاهدة 5 times. مشاهدة.
مشاهدة أريد مشاهدة المرآة.
هذه هي المرآة. هي المرآة.
هذه مرآة جميلة.
نعم جميل.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Please, I joined classes yesterday, so I didn't know the meaning of that. لدينا مشاهدة.
I think that means we have.
We are okay.
مشاهدة. I want to see. أريد مشاهدة. I want to see. I want to see. If you want to buy something, you like to see what you want to buy. Okay? What you want to rent. He wants to rent an apartment, but he wants to see. أريد مشاهدة شقة. I want to see the apartment.
One more question.
عليكم
One
السلام.
more question.
تفضل.
I thought you said أريد is I need or I want.
That was what I said. I said I want to see. I want to see. Read means I want. I just said that.
Okay.
I want to see.
Now, can we have the recorded this thing on request? As in, can you share the recorded class for us on request?
You can send it to to the phone number.
No.
Jazakallah khair. So let's move on. Now, ننتقل إلى التدريب السادس. So this is the sixth lesson, sixth exercise. We have أجب عن الأسئلة. أجب, answer عن الأسئلة التالية. The following questions. So we have quite a number of questions here. أين تسكن؟ هل تسكن في شقة؟ هل تسكن في بيت؟ ما رقم بيتك؟ ما رقم شقتك? If you live in a bait, tell us the رقم of your bait. If you live in a شقة, tell us the رقم of your شقة. كم غرفة? How many rooms في بيتك in your house? Okay, do you have in your house? كم do you have? How many do you have in your house? Like I said before, غرفة is singular, but in English when we translate, we don't say how many rooms, rather we say rooms. Okay, that's one of the rules of translation. So كم غرفة, how many rooms? But this is room in Arabic. غرفة is one room, غرف is rooms. كم غرفة في بيتك? How many rooms do you have in your house? كم غرفة في شقتك? How many rooms do you have in your apartment? في أي دور الشقة? In what floor is the apartment? So these are questions you should by now be able to answer yourselves. By now you should be able to answer these questions yourselves. So I'm going to test one or two people with this. Let's see if we can answer. If you cannot, that's not a problem. You can always work on it now. So let's test. Let's see. Let me have let us have Sister Sharifa. Tafadhali.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So
Please, I don't know whether we have the honor of doing it as a group because I'm doing it with my daughters there.
that's okay. That's very okay.
Okay, sir. So what do we do?
So I'm going to make it as easy as possible. So I'm asking you some questions. I don't expect a perfect answer from you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Just present it the way you can. Okay? So Aina Teskuno. You're a lady. I shouldn't say Aina Teskuno. For ladies, we say Aina Teskunin, but I don't want to confuse you at this stage. Okay? But Aina Teskuno.
Okay.
Do you understand the meaning of Aina Teskuno? If anybody asks you, Aina Teskuno or Aina Teskunin? Do you understand what this is?
Where do you live?
Where do you live? So I'm now asking you, Aina Teskunin, where do you live? Now, your response should be Askono. Askono fi, either a house or an apartment. So figure that out yourself. I've assisted you well enough. Your response will be Askono fi. Now tell me if it is a house. Find out the meaning of house in Arabic, or if it's an apartment, tell me. So the question now, Aina Teskunin.
Askono fil bait.
Askono fi baitin. You say Askono fi baitin.
Askono fil baitin.
Now, Jamil. So the next question says, Hal teskunu fi shaqqa? Do you live? What is the meaning of this question? Hal teskunu fi shaqqa?
Do you live in an apartment?
Good. So you now tell me, you say la, no. Askunu fi. Now tell me where you live. So the question again, Hal teskunina fi shaqqa?
La. Askono fil bait.
Don't add the alif and lam. Askunu fi baitin. So if you say
Askono fil baitin.
if you say Askunu fili bait, what you are saying is I'm living in the house. I'm living in the house. But if you say
because of the alif or lam.
Because of the alif and lam you have added. If you say Askunu fili bait, fili alif and lam fili bait, the meaning is I'm living in the house. Whose house? We've not talked about any house. So I'm just asking you where do you live? So the response should be Askunu fi baitin. I live in a house. In a house. Okay.
نعم.
مرة أخرى هل تسكنين في شقة؟
لا أسكن في بيت.
أسكن في بيت. نعم. Then the next question says هل تسكنين في بيت؟ You say نعم.
نعم
Yes.
أسكن في بيت.
أسكن في بيت. جميل. So now you have this question says ما رقم بيتك? Do you understand the meaning of this question? ما رقم
Yes.
بيتك?
That's where the number.
What's your house number?
What is your house number? So you have to pick between these numbers. So I'm not going to tell you these numbers. So the question again, ما رقم بيتك? Pick between these numbers. You have 1, 2, 3,
It's 2.
5. 2.
It's 2.
Yes.
So what is
it's 9.
it is 2. You are picking between 1 to 5. So you have picked 2. So what is 2 in Arabic?
It's
It's
9.
9.
None. So again the question, ما رقم بيتك?
It's 9.
None. Jamil. So the next question says ما رقم شقة? So you don't live in Shako, so we ignore this. This is Shako. Let's ignore this. So the next question says كم غرفة في بيتك? Do you understand this question? What does it mean?
Now,
Yes.
how many rooms do you have
In,
in the house?
in the house.
In your house now. So you're going to pick between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and give me the answer. So your answer will not be like this. Your answer will not be like what you just told me, like 2. You're going to do what we did here. I'm going up. I hope you can see. Where you have this, I'm not going to tell you this. I hope you can see what I'm highlighting.
Yes.
So if it is 3 or 4, you tell me 3 growing. If it is 4, you tell me 4 growing. I'm not going to tell you what 4 is or 3 is.
Okay.
So then the question again, كم غرفة في بيتك? Pick any of.
الثالث
ثالث غرف.
غرفين.
This is what you have picked. You don't say ثالث, you say
ثالث غرفين.
ثلاث.
ثلاث.
ثلاث غرفين.
ثلاث غرف. مرة أخرى كم غرفة في بيتك؟
ثلاث غرفين.
ثلاث غرف. جميل. So we ignore the next question because this talks about shaqqa and you don't live in a shaqqa. Then we ignore the last as well. في أي دور في الشقة في أي دور الشقة. So we're ignoring this because you don't live in shaqqa. So that's جميل جدا. جزاك الله خيرا.
آمين وإياك.
السلام عليكم أستاذ.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. You can unmute, please.
Okay. Please, this Arabic we are learning, do we have different dialects in Arabic? Because I discovered some Arabic countries, the way they speak their Arabia is a little different. Like Sudan, Egypt, I've met them and I've been there, and the way they speak their Arabic is quite different.
Yes. So it's different, but interestingly, what they speak on the street is even it's not the classical Arabic. So you might not even understand what they speak. So the classical Arabic is the Arabic that is being spoken. It's been spoken on the news, written with the Quran. The Quran was written with the classical Arabic. So all books have been written with classical Arabic. So what they speak on the street is like it's similar to our own pidgin English. Okay.
Okay, it's not as if it's a dialect, because like in Saudi, when you go there, you will understand what they're speaking is similar to what we are being taught here. But in those countries, what they speak is quite different.
Well, it's not the classical Arabic. They don't speak, almost all Islamic countries on the streets, they don't speak the classical Arabic. I've even met Arabs. I have some Arab friends who cannot even speak the classical Arabic. They are used to the pidgin, which they call the.
Wow.
So it's really a problem within the Arab world as well. They are trying as much as possible to get it out of their system, but it's so deep in the system that it's like you have someone in Nigeria who cannot speak good English, but can speak what we call pidgin English. So what they are speaking on the street is equivalent to pidgin. And pidgin, you can't speak pidgin in an official gathering. It's just for the streets, you understand? So, but it's a problem they are battling with currently. But for us, we're teaching classical Arabic so that you can pick Arabic text, Islamic text, and read and understand. So for those who want to understand the pidgin, it's a different class entirely. People take courses on that. You understand all those language, those jargons. But I don't advise people to learn that first. So learn the classical Arabic first, understand it before you learn the one on the street.
Which is better.
Yes.
Okay, Jazakumullah khairan.
Oh, yeah. So we move on to al-qira'ah. So here, what we want to test is our reading ability. So you have Mazilna fil wahdati thalitha. So we are still in the third module, ad-darsu al-thamina ashar. So we have أولاً al-qira'atu, reading. At-tadrib al-awwal, the first drill or exercise. Undur wastami waqra. So you listen, you look, you listen and read. So wherever you are, try to read. Okay, follow my lead. So here you have baytun, baytun, baytun. Here you have shaqqa, shaqqa. This is gurfa, gurfa. Hammam with a shadda, hammam, hammam. Here you have matbakh, matbakh. Here you have dawr, dawr. Here you have sarir, sarir. Here you have sitara, sitara. Here we have arika, arika. Sajjada, sajjada. Gurfatu nawmin, gurfatu nawmin. Gurfatu julusin, gurfatu julusin. So that is that. That's just reading. Then you have this exercise at tadrib al-thani, sil bayna al-kalimatain al-mutamathilatain. We've seen this several times. So this is just to test that your ability to read and match words. So you have la and la. So you have na'am and this. Okay. So you can do this at a later time. You have afath and afath. So this is very simple. Then we move on to the next tadrib, at-tadrib al-thalith. This is unzur wastami waqra. Then this is askunu fi baytin. This is simple, basit. Askunu fi baytin. Here you have askunu fi shaqqa. Fi shaqqati thalathu ghurafin. You can see thalathu ghurafin. Thalathu ghurafin. الشقة في الدور الأول. الشقة في الدور الأول. You have it في الدور الأول. أريد مشاهدة الأثاث. أريد مشاهدة الأثاث. أريد مشاهدة المطبخ. أريد مشاهدة المطبخ. مرة أخرى. أسكن في بيت. أسكن في بيت. So you can see there's no alif and lam there. أسكن في بيتي. في بيت. أسكن في بيت. Then you have أسكن في شقة. أسكن في شقة. There's no alif and lam. Note that. في شقة, but you have it here. في الشقة أو في الشقة كسرة. ثلاث غرف. Don't say ثلاثة غرف. ثلاث غرف. الشقة أو شق في الدور الأول. الشق في الدور الأول. أريد مشاهدة الأثاث. أريد مشاهدة الأثاث. أريد مشاهدة المطبخ. أريد مشاهدة المطبخ. نعم. ننتقل إلى التدريب الرابع. So we have here انظر واستمع واقرأ. So this is where we begin to read passages. This is the first passage we will read. So we've read over time simple basic sentences and words. Now, how do we merge these words, the vocabularies we've learned so far? How do we bring them together? Then how do we read text and understand? So this is the first exercise that talks about that. So you can see this is a very short passage. And what we have in this passage is a basic description of what we have in this surah. So في هذه السورة أثاث وشقة وغرفة النوم ومطبخ وحمام. إذا دعونا نقرأ هذه الفقرة. So let us read this passage, a very short paragraph. Then this says, أحمد يسكن في شقة جميلة. أحمد يسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في حي المطار. الشقة في الدور الثالث. في الشقة 5 غرف. في غرفة النوم سرير. في غرفة الجلوس أريكة. في المطبخ فرن. في الحمام مرآة. So I have no doubt in my mind that everyone in this class who has followed this class from inception understand exactly what this passage is talking about. Okay, so, and this is how you read when you have passages and understand they will be from vocabularies you've learned over the years, vocabularies you've picked from different sources. So this passage says Ahmad Yeskunu. Everybody knows what Yeskunu means. Everybody by now knows what Shako means and why it is Jamila. Everybody knows what Hayyil Motor means. Everybody knows what Dawr Thalith means. Khamsu Gurafin, everybody knows. Gurfatu Naumi, everybody knows. Serir, we've seen it several times. Gurfatil Julus, we've seen it several times. Arika, we've seen it several times. Matbakh, we've seen it. Furunun, we've seen it. Hammam, we've seen it. Mer'a, we've seen it. So there's nothing actually left in this passage that we've not seen before. This is Shaka, we've seen it. Yeskunu, we've seen it. Shaka, we've seen it. Shaka, we've seen it. So what do you have left? Ahmad, maybe, and we've seen Ahmad before. So based on this, I want someone to translate this passage to me. So this will show me that if you pick at this stage, if you pick an Arabic book, you will still be able to understand a few things from there. So let's have Sister Halima Abdul Rahim. Halima. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you've been following the class from inception.
Nah.
I said I hope you'll be following the class from inception.
Yes.
Okay, so can you translate this passage? Just translate, we'll read later. What is this passage telling us? Just translate first.
Okay. Ahmad lives in an apartment, in a beautiful apartment.
Good.
The apartment is in an airport quarter.
Very good.
The apartment has The apartment is in the third floor.
Third floor, Jamil.
The apartment has 5 rooms.
5 rooms, Jamil.
The apartment has a bedroom.
Check it very well. It's telling you something.
The room has a bed.
Yes, the bedroom has a bed. In the bedrooms, you say in the bedroom, there's a bed in the bed. This is how the Arabs write. The bedroom is coming last. But in English, so
there is a bed in the bedroom.
Yes. Next. Use the same style.
Okay, in the room there is in the room there is a sitting room.
The sitting room. If you go to the Julus, in the sitting room there's something. What is that thing? So Arika. What's Arika? Have we forgotten Arika?
Arika, sofa.
Sofa. Now translate.
There is a sofa in the sitting room.
The sitting room, Jamil. Then go on.
In the kitchen, there is oven in the kitchen.
Good, Furnon. Good.
In the bathroom, there is a mirror.
There's a mirror.
There's a mirror in the bathroom.
There's a mirror. That's good. So this tells you that over time, as you progress in studies, you will learn a lot of vocabularies. And those vocabularies will be what you meet in other books that will give you that understanding you desire. So if you don't learn, you won't know. So alhamdulillah, so those vocabularies are now useful. So what I want everyone to do before we leave the class, someone will read this. So you're going to answer all these questions. So we have all these questions as assignment. Al yaskun Ahmad fi shaqqa, you answer it and all this. But before then, let's have someone read. I've read this passage. Let's have someone also read. Let's have I don't know who these iPhones are. It would be better to name them your name so that I can call you. So I have 2 iPhones already. So if I call iPhone, I don't know which of the iPhones to call. Let me have Sister Sekina Shitu to read. So assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
كيف حالك اليوم؟
أنا بخير والحمد لله. وكيف حالك أنت؟
خير الحمد لله. وعليكم السلام. اقرأي. نعم. اقرأي.
أحمد يسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في حي المطر.
Not where you have the shaqatun and shaqqa. This is a shaqqatu, not tun.
Okay.
Not very important.
Okay.
And you can as well stop for now. You can as well stop at ashaqqa and not pronounce it ta. But I prefer for beginners to always call the last ta. I prefer that. Over time we'll do away with it. But as for beginners, I prefer to say ashaqatu fi hayy al-matari. Okay, fi hayy al-matar. So go ahead.
الشقة في حي المطر. الشقة في الدار الثالث. في الشقة 5 غرف. في غرفة النوم سرير. في غرفة الجلوس أريكة.
غرفة الجلوس جلوسي. في
غرفة الجلوس أريكة. في المطبخ فرن. في الحمام مرآة.
Can you read faster now without making those mistakes.
Okay. Ahmad يسكن في شقة جميلة. الشقة في أي المطر؟ الشقة في
Motor.
الدور الثالث.
Say motor.
Okay.
Motor.
مطار.
Motor.
الشقة في أي المطار؟ الشقة في الدور الثالث. في شقة 5 غرف. في غرفة النوم سرير. في غرفة الجلوس أريكة. في المطبخ فرن. في الحمام مرآة.
No. Shukran. So, inshallah, we'll stop here and proceed, inshallah, in the next class. But please do this assignment. Thereafter, you have the Al-Kitaba. Do this as well. So, we've seen this many times. We have the alphabet. So, the emphasis Jim, Ha, and Ha. So, how they come in different sentences. So, you have Jamil, Jamila, you have Sajada, and you see how Jim comes in between and how it ends. So, beginning, middle, and end. Same with Ha, beginning, middle, and end. Beginning, middle, and end for Ha as well. So try to write and complete this. Then you have Murra Bikolamik Alal Kelimo. We've seen this several times. Insakh, okay? Copy. So you trace and copy. Jamila Sajada Siraj, Hay. Jamila Sajada Siraj, Hay. Then we have, so this as well. Alaykum Ain and Going. The start, the middle, and the end. Okay, the start, middle, and the end. And when it stands alone, so that is the difference. That's why you have 4. So you also trace murra bikolamika trace, then insakh. Same here, murra bikolamika and al kelima, then insakh. So do all this. So you have a lot to busy yourself with throughout the week. So, and that ends this module. So inshallah, next week, we'll move on to Al-Wahdatu Al-Rabia, and that is Al-Hayatu Al-Yawmiya. Very interesting. Al-Hayatu Yawmiya means our daily lives. Al-Hayatu Yawmiya. So we'll meet again, inshallah, next week. نكتفي بهذا وإن شاء الله نلتقي الأسبوع القادم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
That is